Hello everyone and welcome to Wednesday, April 26th. It is Hump Day Lunch Break Live. Just a little bit of crafting fun today. I'm going to make a quick card using our Legendary Ride stamp set and the coordinating dies. Now this is still available in a bundle. In May this will be available but not as a bundle. So right now if you were to purchase this, you can get the stamp set and the dies as a bundle for 10% off. Otherwise, you can just have the stamp set. You don't need to necessarily have the dies. You can do whatever cutting by hand instead of using dies. So say hello. Let me know where you are joining from and what you're having for lunch. So I am just going to put what I'm having for lunch in the comments right now. Okay. The other piece we'll be using is going to be some matte black dots. This is on clearance right now, so you can get this for a really good deal. And you will see the list of all the items that I've used, all the products that I've used in the comments of this video. And these are on sale right now for $4.20. So really good deal. And we'll also be featuring the Ready to Ride Designer Series paper. It is specialty paper, so it has some kind of foil looking things and embossed looking things. Really fun paper. The paper is normally $15. It's on sale for $12. So get this before it runs out. This will no longer be available after May 1st. So if you like it, get it now. So you'll be seeing some of the other papers in there. And let's get started on our card since we are having a quick lunch break. Now, I am pulling in my Stamparatus today. This is not available anymore, but if you have a Stamparatus or a Misty, this is going to be how you want to do this. Now, you can definitely do this without having this. You would just move your stamp along, but I'll show you how that goes. And then we can probably do a quick one manually without the Stamparatus. So I'm going to turn off my overhead light here since I have such a glare going. There we go. And hopefully that will, there we go, reduce all that. Okay, so I've got this. I'll be using my Stays On Jet Black stamp pad. I have a piece of pumpkin pie, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of the Designer Series paper, so this is one side. Here's another piece of the paper. I probably have another piece out. Here's another piece. I don't have them all out, but you get the gist. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4, so that's going to be layering right on the top of our card base. I have a strip of pumpkin pie that measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, so we'll be laying that on our card base. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just do that right now. That way it's all out of the way. All right, so I'm just going to get my... And I do like to make sure that I have enough adhesive to get that to stick, because it is a little bit thicker paper than our normal Designer Series paper. All right, so there's that. And I'll go ahead and put this on. Again, very quick and easy card. You can do this design really with any stamp set, but I think you really will want the Let It Ride. And speaking of, I have 2 or 3 class kits left from our April class to go of the Legendary Ride. That is a class kit with 6 projects. You'll be getting a half pack of that Designer Series paper I've shown you, some embellishments, and yeah, all sorts of awesome cards. One of them is a slider card. And if I think of it, I will grab the cards and show you what they look like at the end of this video. In fact, I just moved them, so let me go grab them really quick. All right, so the class to go was really designed to go with the stamp set and dies, and also the embossing folder. So let me finish the card and then I'll show you the stack that you get with your class to go. If you want the class to go, please message me and let me know that. Again, I have 2 or 3 left, so if you're interested, I'll need you to message me so I can send you the registration link. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my piece of basic white that is 2.5 by 5 1/4, I'm going to be putting it on my Stamparatus. Now, if you notice, my hinge here is not all the way to the edge like it normally is. I've moved it over 1, 2, 3. So my third little bracket here, because I want it to be on the edge of my paper. So what I'll do is I'm going to lift that up. I'm going to put that right here. Make sure where I'm lining up there. Okay, that's great. And I'm going to put my magnet here to hold that in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink up my motorcycle image with my StazOn. And I just wanted to get my scrub here because I noticed I have some ink on the edge of my stamp pad here. And I don't know where my little scrub went. Okay, well, let's just try something else then. We'll just try grabbing a wipe here. I just want to get that edge off because if I have that there, it'll cause a little shadow on my cardstock. So I don't want that there. All right. So I'm just going to spray some StazOn cleaner right there, and then I'm going to wipe that off. There we go. All right, all good. Okay, let's just dry this. I don't want that to go onto my StazOn pad. Okay. Just got to dry it off so I don't have any of that cleaner on my pad. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and ink this up really well. I love using the Stamparatus, so if you're lucky enough to have one, or a Misty or something like that, it's a positioning tool. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stamp my image. Okay, and I'm giving it a good press so that it will really give me a crisp image. If I find I need it just a little bit more inked, I'll go ahead and re-ink it again. And then I'm going to press it down again. Lift it up, and I'm just going to check to make sure it's all inked as well as I want. And it is. So now I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to move it one hinge to my left, and I'm going to stamp again. Okay, now this is going to get lighter and lighter as it progresses. And then I'm going to move it one more hinge and press it again. And this time it's going off the paper a little bit, and that's totally fine. All right. So now we've got what's called our like emotion images. All right, now we're going to step this up a little bit. I'm going to pull in a piece of scrap white here. I'll cover up my StazOn pad right away. And I'm going to stamp using pumpkin pie, the little flame image here. And I will be using my die cut machine to go ahead and cut that out. So we're going to put that right there. And before I actually do my die cutting here, I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which says, "You're legendary." So that's all from that stamp set. Right at the top over along my left side. There we go. All right. We can close the stamp pad now. And let's bring in our die cut machine. I am using my mini die cut machine right here. And I'm going to pull in from our dies this little flame. And that is going to cut out our little flame image. So go ahead and put this on. There, that right on there. There we go. Run this through. A nice and quick and easy card. Again, if you don't have a die cut machine, you can easily cut that out. All right. Let's move these out of the way and bring back in our image here. And I'm going to be putting that on. But before I do that, I decided that I would actually stamp my motorcycle and run it through the die cut machine. I'm going to pop that up. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some dimensionals. And we'll just grab 3 here. I'm going to adhere this to my front of my card before I put everything else on there. Okay, so we'll just line up right with that. All right, we'll peel this off. Pop this right on the front. So now if you were one of the people that did get the Legendary Class to Go, you now have another card example. So in the past month or so, I've given about 10 different things, including the class. So you have a bunch of ideas that you can use for your stamp set. All right, I'm going to pull in my mini dimensionals because I'm going to go ahead and pop this up as well. All right, so we're going to just tuck that in right here. Just like that. Well, maybe I can leave it over the top a little bit. Yeah, I can. I just didn't want it to go off my edge of my paper. All right, so that is the outside of our card. Let's go ahead and add some embellishments here. Again, these are matte black dots that aren't currently on sale. They're on clearance. They're not going to be available after May 1st. So let's just go ahead and grab some of these. And I'll put one there. One here, and we'll put one over here. All right, so there we go. Let's get the envelope stamped. So I'm just going to grab one of my envelopes here, and then I'm going to stamp the inside of my card. So here we go. Just need an envelope. Right, here's the envelope. And I'll bring back in my little flame and my pumpkin pie. Make sure I'm at the bottom here. And I'm just going to overlap those all the way across the bottom. Just like that. And for the back here, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take my little smaller motorcycle and I'm going to stamp that in my pumpkin pie and put that right on the envelope flap. So let's get that out. We'll grab a block. Look at that inked up. Now, if I really wanted, I could actually do the same technique. So we had talked about earlier not having a Stamparatus. Here's how you would do that. And I just need to get a scrap piece of paper out because I'm stamping off my paper here. All right. There we go. So let's just get this right here. I don't need my dimensionals out anymore. All right, so we'll start this right here. And then I'm just going to slightly move this along the back. So it gives me a little bit of kind of like action, like motion. So it looks like it's gone all the way here. No, it's not perfectly straight, but if you don't have a tool to line it up or a ruler, that's what's going to happen. But hey, it looks great anyways. I like it. I think it's a fun little technique to do. And now I'm ready, oops, to get my inside, which I forgot to grab. So for my inside, I have a piece of white here that measures, ooh, do I have a piece of white? Here it is. Ooh. That one was already cut up for something. All right, here we go. 4 by 5 1/4. So we can put that on the inside of our card. But let's go ahead and do a little stamping on there. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just pull in my smaller motorcycle here with my pumpkin pie. So for all you Harley fans, you know the orange and black is always a big thing. And I am just going to put a motorcycle right on the bottom corner. And we're going to take our Ride On, It's Your Birthday. It's your birthday. Do, 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 do. Sorry. Grab our block. And we'll grab our pumpkin pie again. Again, we only use 2 colors today. And we'll do Ride On, It's Your Birthday. And I'm going to put this in the upper left. I know something a little different, but that way I have some space to write a little note. And we'll put this on the inside of the card here. I will be ready to sign, seal, and deliver. All right. There we go. Hope you enjoyed today's card and had a great lunch break. I'll see you again next week for Hump Day Lunch Break. Also, tomorrow night is our Stampin' Fun and More class, and we'll be stamping at 6:44 tomorrow night. And I don't remember which stamp set I'm going to be pulling in. It might be one of the new ones. We'll have to see. It might be a surprise for you. I don't think I have it written down which one I'm doing. And then on Friday is our Paper Pumpkin PJ party, so join me for that. All right, again, everything that we used today is going to be listed in the comments on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and it will be in the description. All right, have a great lunch. Bye. Hello, everyone. Because I forgot to share on Hump Day Lunch Break Live the legendary Class to Go cards. So this is our one of 6 cards. This is a really fun one because it's called a slider card. So what this does is this slides right off and it opens up into a card. So really fun. So this is one of the things that you're going to get. You're going to get all the supplies to make this card. You will need the stamp set and stamp pads and your adhesive, but I will give you a step-by-step tutorial, and it includes a video with this one. Here's one of our other cards featuring our Let It Ride with our, well, you have to have a pink motorcycle at some point, right? So I'm just showing you all the different cards, and you get all the different things that you need, all the cardstock. Everything is pre-cut for you. You will need to have your own set of dies, though, to do the die cutting for the motorcycles. Otherwise, you can fussy cut things out, but I would really recommend having both the stamp set and the coordinating dies to do all your cutting. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay. And then, ooh, where'd my 6th card go? Well, I had it here. I don't know where it went. Maybe I dropped it in the other room. That's where I had it. Well, I can't show you the 6th card. It'll be a surprise. But if you're interested in this card class, you will get 6 projects. So you'll cut everything that you need, including your envelopes. To make all this, I cut all the paper for you. Your designer series paper, you get a half a pack of the 12 by 12. So it's actually 6 by 12, but you cut your own designer series paper. Now I do all the embossing here. I do send it to you, and you will need the dies to cut out your motorcycles. So I hope you like these cards. Again, I have 2 or 3 kits left. So if you're interested, just private message me, and I will let you know if I have a kit and to send you a registration link. So here's today's Hump Day Lunch Break live card. So I hope you like it. Watch the videos on YouTube. We'll talk to you later. Bye.